Hey people, how you doing today? Oh man, what a great day it is today. Today is a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's gloomy out. It's a bit cold here. No sun at all. I can see the dandelions across the street in the fields there. They haven't even opened up today because it's so cold. But it's a beautiful day today, and I feel great. Life is beautiful. Everything is fantastic. I'm loving my dogs, I'm loving my family, I'm loving life. I'm just in love. And so I want to be in love for a long time to come because I found that love is the most excellent way. Um, Today I want to talk about what we teach to our kids in the bully as a bully community, and people that are self-appointed leaders, and how they choose to represent our dogs themselves to to the bully community, remembering that there are kids in our community also. Now recently I wrote a post on bullytree.com, right up there, you'll see it, and in which I talked about a new certificate of pedigree that was being released by Bullypedia, and I mentioned that there was no malice involved in my post or in my videos. The last thing I want to do is discredit somebody, but what I want to do is to make the masses, which is not Bullypedia, which is not Bullytree, which is not any individual, I don't want to promote them if the bottom line is they're not doing right by the community. You see what I'm saying? Now here's a certificate that Bullypedia came out with, and I already talked about that in my previous video, so I wouldn't go into it any much more here, but I have to use them as reference so that you guys will know where I'm at in this video. But the leaders of Bullypedia, they're not watching themselves on their videos and trying to correct the mistakes of the past. You see, I was contacted by someone from Bullypedia, okay, someone that I speak to very well, and we've had numerous conversations on the phone. Our conversations are always very cordial, very friendly. There are no hard feelings, and for the most part we discuss our issues as humans, which is great. I like that. But the issue that I didn't have an issue with that at all. I don't have an issue with him, but when he contacted me, he asked me if I could pull my post down about Bullypedia's certificate of pedigree, and I promised him that I would. I agreed to, even though it sat a bit thick on my conscience. I agreed to, in the sake of, for the cause of camaraderie and for a good spirit of the bully community. I told him I'd put it down. Why did I make the video in the first place? Because I didn't agree with the service and its charges and all of that stuff. That's for a whole nother topic, right? So in the process of me pulling it down, I saw another video by Bullypedia that totally pissed me off, to be frank. Made me really mad. I'm like, how can these people think that they can represent a community acting and carrying on like that? How can these people think that they're leaders in the community, they represent the community, they represent the whole community of people, and carrying on like that? I heard the most nasty curse words in a video in which they're promoting themselves and promoting other people. I saw arrogance. I saw t-shirts that read stuff, in a video before, that's just crazy. I'm like, I want to support these people as much as I can, but I at this point I just can't, because to me, they're just not getting it. And it makes me mad. Before I do a video, I think about everything. What's around me, how I look. I never study about what I say, because certain things never come out of my mouth. So I don't have a problem with my mouth slipping. It ain't gonna happen, you know, because it's how I live my daily life. This is what I practice every day, you know. But one of the things I always think about is this thing is gonna probably be seen by millions of people. And so I have to be very careful how I present myself. You know? Let me just give you guys a story with me back 20-something years ago. 20-something years ago, I was walking on the street with my friend and my young son. He was about 3 at the time. And my friend and I, we were having a conversation about whatever, just a casual talk. And I found myself just going back and forth, cussing with him, you know, just using curse words, And then I looked down at my son, and he was 3 years old, and I know that he loved me so much, and I thought, this is not what I want my son to hear. This is not how I want to raise him. And that was the last time I did it. I made a commitment to my son that I'm going to raise him better than that. That I'm going to do what's right and not what's wrong. You know? If he needs to hear that stuff, he needs to hear it outside my house. And so, as bully community leaders, we have to make a commitment to clean up our houses. Meaning, clean up our act. Clean up what we do. So that when the public sees us, we have a good image and a good impact on people, not only in the community, but people outside the community. That's how you win hearts. That's how you win people over. You don't win people over by coming on the camera, going onto YouTube, and cussing your heart out. You know? And you know something that I know is very interesting? I know for a fact that some of the people that use these curse words, like this one particular individual that I'm talking about, he knows who he is. I know he's educated. I can tell when he speaks, he comes from a good background. He talks well, but he doesn't walk the walk. You know? And so, whoever are self-appointed leaders in this community, if you want to really have a role of leadership, you need to clean your act up. Can't come on the camera cussing. You can't come on the camera smoking cigarettes. You can't come on the camera with a bunch of naked girls. You can't come on the camera like a you know. You just can't do it. You know, you gotta come from a place of respect and love, concern, and open mind and heart for other people in the community. Okay? When I make these topics, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm learning as I go in this life. You know, life's a journey. We will never know everything on any particular day. But we can learn, remember, and apply. So, for the community leaders, how we present ourselves is how we're going to affect our kids. When you do something, you think, is this what I want my kid to see? Is this what I want my kid to learn? Is this what I want to look at 15 years from now and know, you know, I should have gone down a different road? You know? My son is in his 20s. My older son is in his 20s. I'm not saying that he doesn't use obscene language. I just never heard him. It's about respect. It's about respect. You know? It's all about respect. If you foster respect, if you encourage respect, you're going to get respect. And you're going to get respect from people that you didn't even think would join your camp. Okay? On a bigger note, for the general bully community, this little part is for you. Be careful who you look up to in the bully community as a bully leader, because they might be just planning to line their pockets, leading you on, making you promises, and then tomorrow they break it. Be careful who you look up to. I broke my promise on erasing my topics on Bully Tree on my videos, because before I had a chance to do so, I saw other videos by these same people that affected the process. I thought I cannot erase my topics and I cannot erase my videos, something that I believe in, for somebody that's not willing to change something about themselves for the betterment of the bully community. So guys, you know I love you guys. I come here with the truth every day. I come here in peace. I come here to just stir you guys thinking a little bit, because sometimes we are blinded, you know, just like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, we were blinded by $10,000 to $15,000 dog start fees, and now we starting to realize, and I talked about that, we starting to realize, you know, we can get a good dog for a lot less. We don't have to pay that much money. Yes, we should pay something. They're good dogs, but we don't have to invest our whole livelihood, our whole mortgage. We don't have to lose our families over a start fee. You know, I spoke about that years ago. Now it's coming to fruition. I hope you guys realize that. For me, I have a lot of insight, and I want to share this with you guys, because I'm not mainstream. You know, I don't look at things the way a lot of people do. You know, I analyze things a lot, and I kind of project. I make a projection as how it will be in the future. You know, and so for the betterment of the community, the leaders in the bully community who are not serving the dogs well cannot continue. It's gonna hurt the dogs. It's gonna hurt the dogs, and it's gonna corrupt the minds of our kids. So do the right thing as a leader, and step forward. Be positive. Don't cuss. Don't smoke on camera. No cussing. You know, leave all the extracurricular activities, and just come clean. There's no harm or shame in coming clean for the sake of the dogs. Okay? Peace and love. Visit bullytree.com. That's www.bullytree.com for really interesting topics. And I hope to share some more with you guys in the very near future. Have a good day.